everybody. Welcome back. And if you, it isn't coming back, it's just coming here for the first time. Hello, welcome. um, Today I'm going to be making pancakes for breakfast because, you know, I want pancakes. But I have a topic to talk about, and if you don't mind me ranting, then stick around. Today's topic is Santa Clarita Diet. It is a show on Netflix, and it just recently got canceled on Netflix. It has had 3 seasons, and it does have a good following. At least I think so. But yeah. Before I get into like why the show is great and all that stuff, I want to take a second to talk about Netflix here and the problems I have with Netflix, because I have some problems I would like to discuss. And yeah, so 1 minute for me, 1 second for you. Okay, sorry. That took a little longer for me than expected. I just did the whole box, but I didn't realize that my freaking bowl was too small. I'm not going to show it because I'm stupid and I don't want to look any more stupid than I'm already sounding. Anyways, sorry. Not that you care, because you didn't really have to spend any time waiting. Anyways, the first problem I have had with Netflix for a while now has something to do with their advertisement, which is their Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff. But mostly Instagram. Besides what happened on Netflix with subscribe to her. Never mind, I'm not even going to talk about it. It's stupid. Okay, I'm talking about my problem with their Instagram right now. The problem I have is if you go on there, you will see, which is really strange if you ask me, almost every single one of their posts are about Riverdale. I have 2 problems with that. One, that show isn't even their show. It's not a Netflix original, so I don't really like when they do that. I mean, I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I might not know everything goes on with anything. I mean, maybe I would be fine with it advertising it like once in a while, like showing you that they do have it on there, because I could understand that. But having that just mostly being the only thing that they really, I found this. The only thing that they really promote, that's a problem for me, because there's great shows, other Netflix originals, their own TV shows that they could be promoting more. A few examples being OA, the OA, and obviously Santa Clarita Diet, and also another victim of this situation that Netflix has been causing, is a show. I'm not sure what year it was on, first came out, but it was called Everything Sucks. It was a great show. I didn't really watch it when it first came out, but I just recently watched it, and I didn't know that they canceled it, and I thought that they might have started making one or started writing one or maybe renewed it, because it was really good. And yeah, so, but they obviously didn't do that, or I wouldn't be talking about them. They got canceled, and I remember before I watched the show, Before I even knew what the show was, I was looking at Netflix's Instagram, and it was still, and it was during the time I think I was really into Riverdale, but I'm giving myself a pass on that one, because that was when the first season came out, and the first season is the only good season, and, yeah, sorry. Anyways, that's what was happening. Stranger Things Season 2 was coming out, and I just didn't care about any other show, and I didn't care if any other show got promoted, which, selfish, I'm sorry, my younger self feels very bad. Anyways, I remember going in the comments, and all I saw was hashtag bring back everything sucks. So, that means that many people cared about this show and actually liked watching it, and it had a following. It had a cult following, and they said that the reason that they had ended it is because not enough people viewed it. I think that maybe they should have given it more time, because it was a good show. I mean, in my opinion, it was a good show, and for other people, it might be a good show. I'm not saying in general it's a good show, but whatever. So when I found out, like, how good the show was, and I watched it, I understood why people cared so much. But I didn't care about Everything Sucks as much as I care about, like, other shows I like OA, Stranger Things, Santa Clarita Diet. And I didn't think they would get rid of any of those, because those were more popular. Actually, I thought they might get rid of OA because multiple reasons. It's a great show, but they don't freaking advertise it. And they only advertised it like once or twice when the second season first came out. And that was, okay. They posted about an actor. I actually follow this actor on Instagram. He, I'm pretty, no, it's him. Oh, he. Sorry, Jesus. I was getting characters from other shows mixed up. Sorry. I follow his Instagram. He is a transgender boy. I forget his name. I'm sorry. But if they advertised OA, this advertisement wouldn't bother me as much, because I am a supporter of LGBTQ plus. I am a supporter of people who just want to live their life the way that makes them happy. So I don't really have a problem with that, but the way they promoted the show for the first time when it first came out, I don't think it was the best way, if I'm being honest. Okay, anyway, sorry. I had to have my sister or something. Anyways, the way that they advertised the OA Season 2 would have been fine, once again, if they had other advertisements. The only problem what the advertisement was that actor talking about his gender identity, which, no problem with that, once again. But the only problem I do have is that it has nothing to do with the show. I mean, it does have something to do with the show, as in, like, how their experience was playing. They played a female character, and they were asked if that was not okay for their gender dysphoria. So I really don't have a problem with it, totally, but in some ways I just kind of wanted them to promote it in the same way they promote, like, Stranger Things and Riverdale. So I kind of wanted better advertisement. No offense to the actor or the people who decided to make that commercial. Sorry, I'm trying to be not offensive, and because the world is fucking full of snowflakes nowadays. Sorry. Anyways, So I don't have a problem with the actor. I don't have a problem with who he is and who he identifies as. But I have a problem with them. You know why I have a problem with it? Because they did it for clout. Not the person, but Netflix, they promoted, I'm pretty sure it's Ian. I'm pretty sure just to show that they hire varieties of actors, which might be just my opinion, which might be an awful, horrible thing to say, but it is my opinion, not fully, but it's just a thought that I had, and I mean, I might be wrong, but you know, Netflix is a bitch sometimes, so I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. And you can't lie. If you are familiar with what they do, then I don't think you'd be surprised either. You're annoying. Anyways, I have no problem with the actor, once again, or who they are, blah, blah, blah. But the advertisement really got on my nerves, and yeah. So, Jesus Christ, big ordeal just happened. I don't remember what I was just saying, but I know it was about Ian and blah, blah, blah. So you get the idea of where I stand there. You get the idea, at least if you don't get fully what I'm saying. Anyways, now let's continue on to the actual topic of this video, which is Santa Clarita Diet, and my problem with Netflix for canceling it. And yeah. Jesus. Okay, sorry. Okay. So I have an understanding of reasons why they might have canceled it. I have an understanding of, like, it gets more expensive every season, and I understand that. But for a show that's on Netflix that's relatively popular, don't think they're struggling with money. And I might be wrong, like a lot of things, but again, this video is just my opinion, so don't take it as fact. They canceled it the 9th. No, they didn't cancel it the 9th. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the 9th, actually. I think they canceled it on the 9th, which really sucks. Freaking buy it. I didn't even know it was canceled since till yesterday, because my friend was over, and I thought she was kidding around with me, and I was like, no, it's not. No, it's too popular. No. And she was like, no, but she jokes around with me a lot, so I was like, I just didn't believe her. She's like, look it up on your phone. I was like, okay. And I started getting a little scared. Then I found out that she was telling the truth. Jesus, I'm sorry. My little sister, she's 4 years old. She woke up a little earlier than she probably should. She is upset because I am not making her chocolate milk. The only reason I am giving you all this information, she's fine. The only reason I'm giving you this information is because I don't want you to think that a baby is being murdered in the background, because that is literally what she sounds like when she doesn't get her way. So, that is a freaking warning. I'm sorry. Back to the video. Anyways, trying to get the freaking bubbles where okay, anyways, my problem with, when I found out that it was canceled, I looked it up on my phone, and I think I was a bit of a bitch. I mean, it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before yesterday. I was a bit of a bitch, not gonna lie. I started bawling in front of my friend. That is what I did. And, you know, that was embarrassing. I cried twice that day. The first time was because of that, and then the rest of the day I was just plain old emotional. And then my cousin, he was beating me up all day, like cousins do. And I called him a piece of shit because he hit my friend, and I was like, "You're a piece of shit, what's up?" And then he said, and then he jumped on top of me and crushed my rib cage. So, on top of my favorite show in the world getting canceled and me getting beat up by my own cousin, that was a sucky day. I mean, besides having my friend over, shout outs to, I'm not sure if she wants someone as annoying as me to shout her out, so I'm not going to do that. Anyways, shout out to my friend. You know you are. Anyways, yeah, so that's how I found out. I cried for like 30 minutes, I'm pretty sure. I had my mom hold me in front of my friend. I've been stirring for a long time now, and it's annoying. So, anyways, yeah, I cried in front of my friend twice that day. It was very embarrassing each time, but especially with the show, because it was just about a show. But it's not just a show to me. After I found out and after I cried, you want to know the first thing I did? I got on my phone, I went to Netflix, and I said, on every post I said something different. On one of the posts, I said, Netflix, hashtag bring Santa Clarita Diet back. And I'm going to cancel my next Netflix subscription if I don't get it. And, you know, that's an empty threat. Because I don't think I'd be able to live with Chilling Adventures without Chilling Adventures of Sabrina and Stranger Things and all that shit. So fuck you, Netflix, for making shows I like and then taking away shows I like. You're a bitch. Anyways, just the whole thing with Santa Clarita Diet getting, like, canceled. If you haven't seen the show, you just don't understand how good it is. Like, I might sound very overdramatic, but, you know, it's a really good show. And I'm not joking when I say that. And it's not just being overdramatic. It really is a great show. And it kind of is, like, it's one of those go-to shows when I watched the first and second season like 3 times in like the same month, and it didn't bother me. And it just is such a funny and creative show, and I think it is really good for Netflix, honestly. It's a really great show, and I think they probably should stop making stop making new Netflix movies with that soft boy of freaking Twitter. I forget his name, because that's his new name. I rename him that. And anyways, they only really care about, like, their main shows, which isn't that much of a problem if they are your priority to, like, which enough people know about Stranger Things. It is, like, really well known, which you can advertise it, especially right now it's the greatest time to advertise freaking Stranger Things. But I don't think you should advertise the Riverdale, because one, no one likes it anymore, and if they do like it, they are stupid. I'm sorry if I offend you and you like the newer seasons of Riverdale. It is my opinion. It's just not a good show anymore. You should probably try making. Wouldn't it be better to, like, show new content? Like, you advertise Santa Clarita Diet sometimes, but that's only when there's a new season, or I don't know. It's just not. I don't think it's very fair to the other shows. that you have to, you should have like equal. Okay, so when you are advertising a website, you should have a variety of things that people will look at. Because if I was new and I was just seeing what Netflix was, I don't know. I don't think I would be just totally sold if I just all I saw was KJ Appa. Sorry if I said his name. Taking off his shirt. Just that's all I saw. I don't think I'd be too happy with that. So, finally, I'm done stirring. So that's just my problem personally with this whole situation. And if you are watching this video, I have already commented on not all of their posts, most of their recent posts. So I would really appreciate it if you have Instagram I'm not begging, I'm begging. Can you help bring back Santa Clarita Diet? It is such a great show, and I think it deserves better than this, and I just would love help. And yeah, I will have my Instagram and Twitter down below. I'll do that. And thank you for hanging out with me. I don't even have a full minute left, so I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much if you watched this or even part of this, and just caring. That just means a lot for you just clicking on this video. And thank you very much. And if you aren't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you click that little red subscriber button and that thumbs up or thumbs down. I don't care. Anyways, thank you for dealing with my annoyingness. So I will see you guys later. So bye.